Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca. I'm a fish biologist and ichthyologist and also a PhD student specialising in studying the evolution of loricariids catfishes. So today is just going to be a quick video showing off my Baryancistrus and my pet plecos. Although I do have many others, these are the ones I sort of consider pets. Not really be a breeding project, but if they do, they do. And anyway, I'll go on to the rest of the video. So here you can see this is my largest female Baryancistrus, a chrysolomus, also known as the mango or magnum pleco. It doesn't really show how big she is because she's actually at quite an angle at the moment. So I've had her since, what would it be, November 2021. So she is obviously older than that, she's quite a lot bigger than that, but she's definitely a mature female because I've seen her urogenital, the spots around the urogenital paw. You can see her odontos that actually are getting quite big, and a lot of members of this group, I find the odontos really don't help with sexing them. So she's the largest fish in this tank. She's the most boisterous, the most dominant. This is her spot, and that's her cave. Strangely, inside this cave, and I grabbed my phone light quickly, not that it's going to be easy to see. So she seems to be fine with showing the cave for now. So this is her cave, and she seems to be fine showing her cave with this. So this is an undescribed species of Parancistrus. I think it's Parancistrus 334, 337, I forget. It's one of the most common ones in the Rio Xingu. Also found probably around, I guess, the Rio, the Parancistrus amantiacus, the gold coloured one, but this is just an olive green species, imported in with Parancistrus nudiventris. Nudiventris I think it is, which is the white and black spotty one, but this one is just an olive green, a bit like the mango magnum Baryancistrus chrysolomus. So this is her cave, no one's allowed near her cave, and she is a fish not to be reckoned with. She does have a kill count. So if we move along, most of these caves are actually unoccupied, but they're sort of to prevent any arguments with the fish in the tank, because when they argue, they're a bit more full pelt than a lot of others. So at the back here, you can see this is what my juvenile, the smallest of the Baryancistrus chrysolomus. So he's just going to sit there, and just while they're out, so these are my two Parancistrus xanthellus. This is the gold nugget. The top one is definitely L81, the bottom one I'm not sure, L18 whatever. The numbers aren't really representative of how much diversity there's in this species. So this is a mature male down there. He is definitely very keen on this individual at the top, that one, but she's not really listening to him or wanting any. See if we can get him. And he has trapped her once, but obviously she's way too young. If I go down this angle, you could get a better view of her. You can see how small she is in comparison. But she's not a midget. She's not too small. She's about, compared to my phone, not that it's a really great comparison, but that's her there. These juveniles, the juveniles and the females, I tend to find outside the caves more. So it's not really the best way of sexing them. So, oh no, where's he gone? So there is 3 Baryancistrus chrysolomus in here. And the problem is when some have matured, they make it really difficult to tell the difference between them. So where's he gone? So usually that's his cave there. So I have a feeling actually that one behind is him. And there's the other one is somewhere. Where are you? They never normally do that. Obviously they do move around caves quite a bit. You can see quite a bit of detritus in the caves. Where are they? So if I go round the tank, sometimes you can spot them in different angles, but you can see her. She's absolutely a little bit of a monster. Not fully grown at all. Where is this? So the smaller one is just, there. You can barely see him, her. And that's the slightly large one, but you can see nothing even similar to the size. So he's just behind the palm there. And you might be able to see some territorial action as they're way too close to each other, and they're not going to like that. But all of these, they're big, brawny fish. So they're not actually, you can kind of see her genital papillae there, so you can see that she's a clear female. But they're quite strong fishes, which is why they're only with others of this sort of group, but the larger ones, because when they fight, they will move decor, shear move that bit of wood, and it's quite a heavy bit of wood. And they just move the caves around, so it's not safe for smaller fish. Any fish needs to be able to quickly move around. I'm not sure, so the sad thing is that one I think is definitely stunted. It will mature, but I don't think it will ever reach the full size. This guy I think is a similar state. They're very difficult to grow to adult size, and I think that's part of the problem. And you can see even this guy, but he does not look nearly as mature. And enjoying all my water stains in the tank. It's a discus, one of the pair. But there you can see he's just in that cave, so you're never going to get a good view of him. And this little Parancistrus just sits there. If she goes in her cave, he'd dodge out because she will trap him in there, and well, not trap in the good way. But yeah, you can see kind of I've got quite a few water cells on the front of this tank. It's from the palm I added. It added loads of nutrients, and it makes it really difficult to focus. And you can see it's just still stabilising a little bit on that. The wood here, this is fresh wood. So quite a few, you can see where the sap is coming out. And then the biofilms are growing. But I don't think, sadly, none of them are sponges. Not that sponges will grow in that sort of environment. But yeah, there's a definite difference in the types of fresh wood. Anyway, I'll just use people that like the Baryancistrus, xanthellus, gold nuggets. They're one of the most popular, rather than the little blue boys and girls. Well, not blue, sorry, green. But you can kind of get an idea of her size. She has to be transported in caves. She's not the nicest, and even like these smaller ones, they've got quite a bit of strength. So anyway, so you can see there, well, there's only a few in there just because of their size and how much they need to eat. The female needs feeding more than once a day, definitely, and basically it's more their aggression levels, which is why I have to really be careful for what they're kept with. Nothing slow moving, nothing that can't move away when she lunges at them, and nothing particularly much smaller loricariids. Anything that can go of them, it would have to be quite robust. So even a flash pleco, Parancistrus, algivores wasn't really going to work out, so we went in the other tank. So anyway, if you like the video, comment, like, subscribe. I'm happy to answer any questions. What do I feed them? I feed them Rapace sonnet green. The female does get courgette as well, but they all get courgette and mushrooms, just to bulk out their diet a little bit more, just so there's something always going through their gut. 28.5 to 28.8 degrees centigrade. I might do some seasonal variation when electricity costs go down a bit. Other than that, there's not really that many details, I guess, to them. They get 50% twice a week water changes. That is vital, I think, for any loricariid. Do quite a few water changes. And anyway, thank you for watching.